Good morning, YouTube. It is 4:11 a.m. I just hopped onto the Craigslist desktop application and I just saw an insane deal. It just can't be right. It can't be right. But I want to talk to you guys real quick about making sure you check the Craigslist website on your desktop as well as checking it on your phone. We know everybody's using mobile. People just totally forgot about computers all of a sudden. But yo, Craigslist is different depending on where you access it from, okay? I come across deals all the time that are only on the mobile application or they're only on the website, so you gotta make sure you check both. Free sales. Okay. It's time to talk about it, right? Look. You got to remember, just because you have stuff listed, it doesn't mean people are actually going to see it. Especially when you're talking about eBay, man. That catalog is so bloated. It's full of items. That's why it's so important to try to find out what people actually want. The buy points I use are important because they allow me to, if I ever needed to, throw everything up on auction and let it rip. So all this extra inventory you guys see me buy, I don't pay more than $1.75 per item, okay? If I couldn't get 35, 40 items for like 20 bucks, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't even bother with all this inventory. I have inventory because I get it so cheap. If your situation isn't that, I would try to find another way. Maybe you don't want to go straight to more expensive items. Find a happy medium. You know, one thing I would recommend for everybody, probably not a good time of year to even be talking about this, is yard sales. I choose to do thrifting because mostly time, right? I could go to yard sales, but it would take me all day. And I'm out here in a more rural area. So for me, that's just not what I'm trying to do. I can go to the thrift, get stuff for $1.75, good stuff that I know is gonna sell, and I'll be able to make great money. But if you don't have that situation, hit up these yard sales. I'm telling you, there's tons of stuff people are selling that you can make 50 bucks on right now. Thrift store stuff is not that. It's more like 25, 30 bucks. But I choose to go the bulk route. I'm getting a lot of inventory. If that's not what I was doing, I would be at them yard sales. I promise you. So it's Monday morning. I'm about to check Yahoo Finance, see what's up with Facebook. I haven't talked about the stock market in a while because I actually sold all of my stock a couple of weeks ago.
About a week ago.
Right around earnings, Facebook started to kind of pull back a little bit. So it had hit about 133 the week before. So I'd been kind of watching it. And there was a report that came out that Facebook was supposed to blow away earnings by like 75% or something crazy. And I was noticing that the stock didn't seem to really be moving a lot. So I got nervous and I actually went ahead and sold all my stock at like 134. Possible ties between Facebook and people over at the Clinton campaign and all of this. So I was like, ooh. Okay, I'm nervous. I typically just try to identify the support and resistance, and I just trade in between those two. The support is going to be like the lowest point the stock will hover at, and then the resistance is going to be the point where it doesn't really seem like it can get past. So it would swing back between like 132 and 134. It went down so fast that I didn't want to buy back in too early. And now it's hovering at 117, and it had kind of held at like the 128s for a little bit, but then it just kept dropping. So I haven't bought back in yet. But, you know, my whole thing is I don't want to buy back in too early, and then it keeps going down. Still believe in Facebook as a company. They're more than just social media. They just try to put a rocket in space to provide internet to Africa. So don't believe the hype. Facebook is doing a lot of big things. But as an investment, if it's not going to be shooting up over the next couple of weeks or months, the returns buying and selling stuff are actually better than the stock market. The problem is really the difference between Amazon and eBay. eBay, you get one-offs, whereas on Amazon, you can go and clear the shelf. With stocks, you get to clear the shelf. You get to go buy 500 shares of Facebook, and if one of them goes up, they all go up, so you get to increase your earnings. Whereas with eBay, it's you have this one item, you sell it one time, and then you're done. I'm putting all my money right now into products to flip because I can probably do like a 35 to 40% return much quicker, and I have been coming across a couple of opportunities lately.